Brian Fahey's a criminal. Groton PD covers it. Well, you could become a manager at Groton Police Department and not have to know anything, never mind the Constitution. Bedard, the same one who made the call to arrest him, who also said that they were going to arrest Fahey. Oh, I had it facing the wrong way today. We got him months before. Listen. Oh, sorry guys, I hit the mute button, I guess, when I was moving it around. I was just trying to figure it out. But I wish other people could be here, because they sure don't really care about what one person thinks. But I guarantee if we go in there, that phone's still ringing and they're still picking it up. But I know it's so much funner with more people too. But so it appears like, guys, that the one person yesterday that stopped and wasn't pleasant about it, out of all the people that supported it, appears to be related to Fahey, I would say. I mean, not just that incident. So when Connecticut Transparency and Paul, when we were leaving yesterday, there was a Cherokee that we kept seeing drive by. Well, when they left, it got behind them, and they got a picture of him up the road as the dude drove by, and it's definitely Fahey's kid in that one. And then somebody sent us a list of all the vehicles registered to Fahey. Fuck Brian Fahey! Fuck Fahey! So, yeah! So, that one was Fahey, but then on the list of vehicles registered to Fahey, there was definitely a Honda exactly like the Honda, same color and everything that stopped, and same thing with the Jeep. Fuck Brian Fahey! What up, Jethro? So, I mean, I just don't get. She truly stopped and said, "Oh, get the facts right." What facts? We have all the facts. What facts are we missing? Long Island went to Fahey's door, knocked on it, and asked him a question. Fahey asked him to leave, which I really think if Fahey had just done that, it would have made him. It would have killed Sean's video. What would he have had? Just him going to the door and knocking on it. And instead he runs back in and gets a gun and comes back out. That's how scared he was. So, I don't know what she's missing, what she thinks we're missing. I think it was the Hawk Tua sign, Fahey Hawk Tuas. I think it was that. It got under her skin. And couldn't help it. Fuck Fahey! I added the Groton cops' names today. Well, the managers, D'Angelo and Bedard. We actually have Bedard months before any of this happened. Corruption Exposed, Eyes on 5. He actually has. Fuck Fahey! Fuck Brian Fahey! Yeah! He actually had an incident with, well, not even an incident. He came here to get a traffic report, something. I don't know all the details exactly why he was here, but when he was leaving, he actually asked Bedard what the First Amendment was, and the only thing he knew is that it was freedom of speech. He didn't know any of the elements. He didn't know that there were 5 elements, and it appears like fire to D'Angelo! Fire that retard! Is that you, Bedard? Fire Bedard! Fire Bedard! Bedard needs to go! That sure looked like him. But, yeah, that looked like Bedard. Fire that clown, Bedard! Yeah! I mean, I don't know how many fat, bald, white cops they have here, but that was definitely one of them. His name's on the sign, too. It's got to make you look like crap, or at least feel like crap when you pull in and everybody's, your names are on signs. And this is another one of them scary police departments. They're scared. They won't let people look in their vehicles, even though nothing's ever been done here. They would tell you that people have tried to rob their vehicles, and you know what I mean, just like all the police departments do. But yeah, so you can't go back there and inspect the vehicles because they're scared. And that says a lot about them alone, I think. Absolutely, God bless the homeless vets. I know, Eddie. That's news, and that's the news, though. We can't expect much more. I mean, they do it with everything else. Why would they do it right this time? Oh, yeah! Fuck Bedard! Fuck D'Angelo! Fuck Fahey! Oh, yeah! Bedard the retard! I didn't know there was 5 elements to the First Amendment. I'm slow. But, and it's not just him. I mean, it's pretty much every officer, which is kind of weird. The ones that are supposed to know it. You know what I mean? The ones that actually get trained, right? They get trained in law enforcement. They don't get trained in law. They just get trained in enforcement. But I figured since it bothered his family so much and they had to come out and lie and tell everybody, get the facts straight, we needed to come out and protest this idiot further. Fuck Bedard! Oh, thank you, Adam. Another idiot coming to show support. I support things I don't like. I'm slow. Get a real... What makes you think I don't have a job? I have a better job than you. I get the need to come and whine, that your panties are in a bunch, that you wish Fahey spit in your mouth, but at least bring something real. You know what I mean? Well, Adam, we can all wish things. I wish your mom would have swallowed. Would have saved us all a little bit of time. A little bit of energy, but she didn't. Oh yeah, Adam's mom should have swallowed. Of course there are, Eddie. There always is. Oh, don't talk about Bedard like that. He doesn't have to know what he's doing. He's a police officer. He gets credit just for being in that position. It doesn't matter if he knows how to do it or not. What? Oh, crap. Thanks, Dave. Oh, Dan, that was yesterday. Right around this time. Ray, you're definitely on point. They wish Fahey was spitting in their mouth. Oh, spit in my mouth. My name's Adam Lyon. I'll suck that stuff down, Fahey. Fuck Fahey! We're saying it in one way. What's his name? Adam really would. Oh, give me the chance. I'll bend Fahey right over. I've done enough of his boot licking. It's my turn. I'm telling you, Michael, he doesn't know it. Months before, he was asked what the First Amendment is, and he knew 1 out of the 5. The dude is an idiot. Bedard is a retard. And yet they still have him out there. Oh, and then you get all these other idiots. Yeah, fuck Fahey! Oh man, somebody's beeping and supporting him. I don't like that. I'm gonna whine some more. It's hot as hell out today. Oh. You'd actually have to get food stamps to use food stamps, but good idea, Peach. Is that what you're gonna do? Fuck Fahey! Fuck Brian Fahey! Yeah, if you sell food stamps, that means you get food stamps, dummy. Rotten PD. This PD is definitely, I haven't seen much out of them because we don't see much of them, I guess, but when you go read different comment sections and you go to their Facebook, it sounds like they're quite the racist police department. That's the overall consensus I got out of it. Fuck Fahey! So... Good time. What up, bro? Another crybaby. JD84. Spot on. You are a crybaby. Whining in the comments about what a stranger is doing that you don't know and you know nothing about. Good job, slow guy. Oh. She showed up by herself. She had to bond her out or get her. I wonder what they arrested her for. I wonder what Fahey did to her. Oh yeah, fuck Brian Fahey! Racist how? I mean, I don't know, but I'm sure if you went and did some investigating, you could find out. Fuck Fahey! You could find out. As I said, I just figured it out, so. Uh-oh. Fahey banged Killuminati's sister. Uh-oh. That's why he's in here supporting so hard. That's family. Oh yeah, fuck Brian Fahey. Fuck him good. I mean, that's not surprising. Fahey shot a guy in 2014. I'm sure he shot plenty of guys with his penis pistol. Good time. Let me guess. That's what happens when you guess. You just sound like an idiot. Oh, what? I didn't know he used to be a New London cop. I wonder when he left. That means he more than likely worked with... Oh, I covered it. But the other side of the sign that was on yesterday, that dude's face, Bill Edwards, you know, the one that got caught diddling the 5-year-old, he worked at New London. I wonder if they were buddies. Oh, yeah, Faye! I wanted to get pictures of his face on here, but I didn't do it yet. Fuck Brian Fahey! Oh, yeah, Brian Fahey! Support your local criminal cops! Bedard the retard. I didn't know there was 5 elements to the First Amendment. My name's Bedard. D'Angelo, the other manager on scene, and I think it was 2018, pulled a dude over and said he smelt weed in the car, which wasn't even probable cause to search a vehicle in 2018. But he still wanted to, and he still got the guy out of the car, and then the guy decided he didn't want him to search his car, so he took off, and D'Angelo decided he wanted to hang out the window while the guy drove away, so he hung on. They said it was for over a mile. Oh yeah, Fahey! Fuck Fahey! He hung on for over a mile before he let go and went flying. And he sounded quite scared. So you think he would do everything he possibly could, right? To not want people, to make sure people wouldn't do those things to him or put himself in positions like that. And instead he goes out and literally actively charges people with charges that don't even fit. I mean, if you broke the statute, if you violated the statute, right? You violated the statute. But the statutes that they charged him with are pretty clear. Criminally trespassed in the first degree or A, whatever they called it, right? It clearly states you have to stay after you are asked to leave, right? No, Bubsy, that's not really what anybody thinks. You're just dumb enough to think that. Yeah, Fahey's the real MVP. We know you think that. Give me some more sauce, Fahey. I love it. protesting nothing. Oh, get a job, get a job. Why would I get another job? I already have a job that I work at more than you do. I need another one because Rick said so. Oh, I'm going to call the cops on this guy. I'm going to make a false police report. I'm going to call the cops on somebody doing nothing wrong. Call them. You won't call them. You probably don't even know the number because you're slow. That's the same guy who called the other ground department. Oh, there was a guy standing out front with a sign. He's not doing anything wrong, but I don't like it. Can you please go out there and do something? I'll suck you off later. I promise. Oh, yeah. What are we protesting? We are protesting Groton cops just being all around dumb, charging people with crimes that don't fit, breach of the peace, a crime that says has to be in public, right? But then they charged a guy for something that didn't happen in public, and then he also didn't violate any of the elements of the statute that are needed to make it a crime or criminally trespass. If you got officers that can't read that and know like how it works, then they're slow. They're slow. Fire Bedard! Fire D'Angelo! Let's go! Fire Bedard! Fire D'Angelo! Fire these retards! Fahey fell for it. He didn't. I mean, if you know somebody's, like you said, rage baiting, why would you fall for it? Let's not forget the last lady. Remember when that protester got her spit in by the face? The Black Lives Matter protester? The charges were dismissed after 2 years because she completed a program, but she still got $300,000 worth of litigation that is in appeals court right now because she lost. So, I mean, with all the other incidents, let's just hope Sean gets Fahey's house. Let's hope Fahey gets out of this whole community. We should ban him from the state. They won't fire him. They're just going to keep letting him do it. How many times can you cause a lawsuit before you're sued? I mean, how many times can you get sued before they fire you? Right? Oh, we put him on a desk job and we still allow him to work all the overtime he wants. All that information, too, that Sean was talking about, well, I don't know where Sean got it, but Fahey's payroll and everything is on. You can find it online. It's all there. And he's definitely been making absurd amounts of overtime for quite a few years now. Go in front of the police department. Do you not realize we're in front of the police department? Did I not show you? I'm gonna whine about things he's doing and pretend like he's not doing it. Just because it ruffles my feathers. I don't like it. I do not like it. Oh, a sign? That hurts. Today? No. There was a couple people here yesterday. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that nobody else has came out. The news was here yesterday. Jeff was actually on the news last night, and they showed some of the signs and stuff. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Fuck Bedard. Fuck D'Angelo. They're retarded. Let's fire them retards. Bedard, Romanowski, D'Angelo. Nah, pedophiles are definitely the bottom of the totem pole. I didn't take the day off, retard. Slow? What's up, Ray? And it's kind of funny how many people just are. I don't know if they're that dumb or they just love Cop Wiener that much where they just ignore like blatant factual information. I mean, you can't argue that Fahey was the one in the wrong, regardless of anything. Fahey literally thought about it and said, how can I make this as bad as I can? How can I make myself and my family look the worst I can? I'm going to do this. And did it. The guy is that dumb. Fuck Fahey! Mike, can you just like use the rewind button and see the answer to the question I've answered multiple times instead of just asking the same thing? Groton PD is retarded. How are you going to call people for help or for law violations if they don't even know what they're talking about? If they don't even know their job? Fuck Fahey! That'd be like calling an electrician to fix your car. Oh, can you come change my wheel bearing, Mr. Electrician? You'd look like an idiot. But yet, people are still out here calling cops. It's like when they show up to medical things and end people's lives. Like Norwich Police Department did to Jacob Evans. Right? The sign just says, fuck the Faheys, fire Bedard and D'Angelo, fuck these retards. Yeah. Fuck Bedard, fuck D'Angelo. Yeah, fuck him good. Fuck him good. Well, it's probably because we didn't ask anybody to stand next to us. I have no idea what any of them would be doing. I don't know I don't know why you would ask me if they're going to be doing support bids. I don't have anything to do with them. I don't know them. I actually do talk to Lackluster here and there, but not on that level. Fuck Fahey! So, I don't know what they would be doing. Jenny, what up, man? But that's it. I mean, Fahey is the epitome of a Connecticut cop, especially a state trooper. I am a state trooper! I'm a state trooper! They think that they're truly something spectacular because they wear a costume. But I am the Poppy. Oh, I am calling you right now. Who are you calling, dummy? Who's you? He's gonna get arrested. No, actually not, because yelling's not disorderly conduct. That's weird. And wait a second. So for disorderly conduct, for yelling and cussing, watch. We're gonna watch. We're waiting. Yeah, fuck Fahey! It's weird that there's more people in real life that support it, and there's so many crybabies in the chat. It's usually like the other way around. What's the backstory on this? Well, not a local, but a journalist went to a cop's house the other day to ask some questions. He knocked on the door and asked him if he wanted to speak on his overtime and how he's getting so much at a 9-to-5 desk job. And the officer just asked him to leave, so he said okay, and the guy went to leave. So the cop ran back in his house and got a pistol, and then he came back out, and it looked like it really looked like he was trying to kiss the dude. Like, he kept walking into him, putting his face right in his face, and then he ended up spitting in the other dude's mouth. He had a pistol in his hand the whole time. And then these idiots, the same ones who don't know the First Amendment and don't know the Constitution and don't know clearly what breach of peace is, or what was the other one? What trespassing is. So they arrested the journalist and they let the cop go who was brandishing a firearm in public, who was breaching peace, who was the only one who committed crimes that day. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey! I'm gonna call the cops and I'm gonna get the guy arrested because he said something outside. I don't have any proof of it, but he did it, I'm telling you. Fire Bedard! Fire D'Angelo! Let's fire these retards. They're stealing from the public. We're posers. We go out and pretend to do a job that we don't even know how to do. The only thing about that whole thing, well, not the only thing, the wildest part is Fahey knew what he was doing. Fahey wanted Sean to respond. Oh yeah, fuck these guys. He wanted him to touch him. He wanted him to do something so he could shoot him. Even though it wouldn't have been justified in Connecticut, they still would have found him. They wouldn't even have charged him because, as you heard, I'm a fuck Fahey. I'm a state trooper. What up? I'm a state trooper. I can do whatever I want. Meh. So, he probably would have got away with it. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. And so that was, I don't know if it, so that lady that stopped yesterday, that was either his wife or somebody in his family. And when we were all leaving yesterday, there was a Jeep that kept driving by, and it ended up getting behind them as they were leaving. And they got a picture of the dude. Well, guess what? It ended up being, it looks just like Fahey's son. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Fuck him good. But, and both of those vehicles, somebody sent me a picture of all the vehicles registered to Fahey. And guess what? The Jeep and that little gay Honda were on there. So, of course they're mad. Oh, you're going to call out this guy for all this overtime he's stealing when he's simply supposed to be doing a 9 to 5, right? Of course they're going to be upset. How's he going to pay for my vehicle? How am I going to sit around and mooch off of him if he's not getting paid? What up, Wesley? And that's the thing too, is everybody just thinks, you're saying that a cop did something wrong, so you must support LA. Listen, I know where probably over half of the cops I've had issues with in Connecticut live, because after it happens, their neighbors email me. People email me all the time and tell me where these fools live. I just knew that this would be the outcome, regardless if you can or can't do it. I knew this was what would happen. It's literally, I think the norm, like anybody, if you know they get away with doing everything else, why wouldn't they get away with this? What makes you think that they wouldn't do this? Somebody was crying in the thing before, and they said that the property was marked. I didn't see any no trespassing signs. I didn't see anything, so I don't know where they got that. And then they said that there was already a protective order in place, which I don't know, because when the news was here yesterday and we talked to them, I watched that thing over last night, and it said that they just had the protective order granted. So how did he violate something that wasn't there? That I don't get. Nah, Mike, I don't really think that's accurate. That's just your opinion. That's not a factual or an actual statement in any way, shape, or form. But thank you for your whiny opinion. Instead of whining about it, you should come out and show people how it's done. Show them how you would do it. Oh, that's right. You won't. So, either way, thanks for watching. I am the puppy. I think that dude was diddled. That's all he keeps talking about. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Oh, my name is Garrett, and I'm gonna come and whine, and I'm gonna say the dumbest stuff I can think of. You don't think that somebody could find time in a week to protest? They must not have a job because they did it for 2 hours. Oh no, I gotta be right. That's what happens when mommy was lazy and daddy was lazy, and your parents they raised you with no morals. These are the same fools that wake up half the week and go, I'm going to be a girl because my mommy said whatever I said is true because I can mumble it. Fuck Fahey! It's true because I said so. And then these people actually expect like they're going to annoy somebody or they're going to get under somebody's skin because they mumbled some nonsense. I would guarantee I work more than Garrett. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey! That old man was laughing, but oh, see, that just shows how stupid you are, Garrett. I'm a conservative. What does that have to do with anything? Did anybody question that? And you just proved the point. You are slow. Oh, I think the red gang is so much better than the blue gang. And since I support the red gang, I must not be dumb. You're an idiot, guy. Oh, yeah. Fuck Fahey. So, I believe the red gang is so much better than the blue gang. I'm an idiot. I think that we should all vote for old, rich, unqualified people to run our country. And then we're gonna argue about which one's more unfit, even though they're all unfit. It blows my mind that people, not even people, these are full-grown adults, argue about this stuff. And they really believe this stuff. I mean, I'm no genius, and I would say that if I was gonna vote for somebody, right, and I wanted them to run my country, I would vote for somebody that would be qualified to make decisions for the masses. You know what I mean? Most of the people in the country, and yet we don't. We hire people that have never, we elect people that have never even lived like us. Fuck Fahey! Never even lived like us, don't know what it's like to live like us, don't know what our problems or struggles are, but let's vote for them. And if you think the poppy was diddled as a kid, put a 2 in the chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck Brian Fahey. He assaulted a journalist and they didn't arrest him. Yeah, a citizen, a journalist. I mean, what is a journalist? A journalist isn't a citizen? Oh, 3. I choose option 3. But this is it. I wonder, we're going to go in there after. You guys think the phones are still ringing? When I went in there yesterday, they were every, like, minute or 2, they were having to answer the phone. Fuck Fahey! They were getting phone calls. Can we get Bedard fired? Can we get D'Angelo fired? Can you start teaching the cops the basics? Can you teach them the Constitution? The First Amendment? What breach of peace is? Criminal trespass? Nothing? No, I don't think he's going to start teaching them. They're probably going to hang out with Fahey right now. Oh, yeah, we're going to go hang out at Fahey's. Oh, I heard somebody doxed him, too. He was doxed on Facebook, I guess. So, I wonder how many protective orders he's going to get. Fuck Fahey! It's been all over the news. It's literally been everywhere. The news, YouTube, Facebook. I don't know how nobody's not heard of it yet. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Did you? I saw it right after it happened. Somebody told me the night before that fuck Fahey, that there was going to be something coming out the next day that had to do with this dude. Because I don't even watch Long Island's videos like that unless they pertain to something around here in this part, like, of the state in Connecticut. So, and then I watched it and I was like, holy crap. Like, I don't know, but I guarantee you if Groton had simply just done the right thing, that they would have been heroes in probably the whole country's eyes. Ah, you guys actually arrested a cop? You arrested a criminal? Oh no, you guys are actually heroes. And instead, they literally got in a huddle and were like, what's the worst thing we can do right now? All right, we're going to lie to this guy. We're going to tell him that we're going to arrest everybody for breach of peace, and then we're going to arrest just the two guys over here that did exactly everything right. I wonder if Fahey does the same thing to Jehovah's Witnesses. I wonder if he does the same thing to, you know what I mean? The mailman, FedEx drivers, Amazon drivers. I wonder. It's hot as hell out here. Luckily, I brought a drink. I want to know who that guy was yesterday. When we were here at the end of the day yesterday, there was some guy, and when he was going in, he yelled over and he was like, yeah! And then he was like, I'll come over when I'm done. And then he just never came back out. We ended up leaving before he ended up doing anything. Yeah, I mean, you've never heard of door knock journalism? Like, it's a foreign concept. I mean, I don't think the police have, clearly. But they also haven't heard of the First Amendment, so what do you expect? I caught Willimantic. Who's that? Is that Bedard right there? Willimantic was having a cookout after the last parade. They worked so hard watching the parade and being in it, and then they went and had a huge cookout all afternoon. They actually brought me a plate of food out. I was like, holy crap. So I guess if you ask, they don't bring you food, and if you don't ask, they'll bring you a plate of food. No, people are, you're real. If you actually believe that cops are held to the same standards as anybody, or the mythical higher standard like they whine about and they tell everybody about, you're an idiot. They're not held to any standard. Never mind a standard. We do need we should do a most wanted tyrants list by state, a top 10. I think every state should have a top 10 and let everybody know where they are. Oh, you got, what's it say? Mexican quality video, bro. Whine to YouTube. So many people go, oh, the camera quality is bad, right? On lives, you know, it doesn't have anything to do with the phone or the quality. It has to do with YouTube and their connection. And I have full 5G right now, so it should be fine. Oh my god, Illuminati, are you a dummy? Read the fucking title, guy. I'm just that lazy. I just gotta ask everybody to answer all my questions because I'm too dumb to open my eyes. John Eagle, what up, bud? How are you? How you been? I've been wondering what you were up to. What state are you in, John? Well, I know I filled in the title. Oh, so you're not even that far, John. You're a few states away. How was work? Is it hot down there like it is up here today? But yeah, this little tiny department. I guarantee you they got more recognition since yesterday or whatever day the video dropped than they've had ever in their whole existence as a police department. And like I said, Bedard, the one that actually made the arrest, Corruption Exposed, was here a few months before all this, and he asked him what the First Amendment was, and he had no idea what it was. He had no idea that there was 5 elements to the First Amendment. Yet, he made it to manager. Oh yeah! Fuck Fahey! Fuck Bedard! Fuck D'Angelo! Fire these clowns! Where's my fucking megaphone? Oh yeah! Fuck these guys! You know what's funny is, oh, that's another thing. So, Paul Sign said that yesterday. That Fahey is the Hawk Tuah. And when that car pulled over, that was Fahey. That was somebody related to Fahey yesterday. Fahey's son followed Connecticut Transparency and Paul out. When they pulled out yesterday, he was sorry, this stupid thing. But, so, his son followed them when they were leaving. The Honda, the only person that stopped and whined yesterday was Fahey's wife. Both those vehicles they were in, somebody sent me the list of vehicles registered to them. Both those vehicles were on there. That little blue Honda, gray, whatever it was, and that Cherokee are both on there. We also put a FOIA in. Fuck D'Angelo! We put a FOIA in yesterday too for everything with them. What up, Robert? Can we get some of these clowns fired? Fire Bedard, the retard. Fire D'Angelo. Fuck Fahey. What up, Pete? Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Fuck Brian Fahey. I come out here every day if I need to. After work, before work, lunch. The problem is most of the time I'm not even in the state when I'm working. So we can't do that. Fuck Fahey! Nobody else is gonna. Nobody else in this state does anything. Fuck Brian Fahey! What are they doing down there? parking crooked in the middle of the lot. Fire these retards! Fire Bedard! Bedard the clown! Yeah! Bedard the retard! I don't know what the First Amendment is. Oh yeah, along with half of the other state. Willimantic. Willimantic's one of the most corrupt departments I've ever seen. Yeah! Let's fire these retards! Let's fire Bedard! Let's fire D'Angelo! Clown! Oh yeah, 37. Why would you pull out just to loop back around? Nobody else is back there. Why wouldn't you just loop around? Bedard's an idiot. I added everything I could find. Oh yeah! On all of these clowns. To the video. It's just not done yet. Fuck Fahey. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. There was way more traffic yesterday, I feel like. More steady. What up, Sarge? You ate wrong, bro. The sign? Double-sided, but the front says, fuck the Faheys, fire Bedard, D'Angelo, and fuck these retards. D'Angelo and Bedard are the two managers that were on scene, along with Roman Candle, or whatever his name was. And all three of them, it sounded like Fahey called 911 and made a false statement. Because when Roman Candle got on scene, he said that Fahey had said that he was getting in his face and he was screaming in his face. It almost sounded as if Fahey called and said what he was doing, but made it seem like it was what he was doing. Yeah, let's fire these fucking idiots. Fire Bedard the retard. Fire D'Angelo. Let's get rid of these thieves stealing money for a job they can't do. They don't perform. They can't do it because they don't know it. Oh yeah, fire these idiots. I'm not even standing up for Long Island at all. I'm just doing what's right. I don't care if it happened to Long Island or anybody else. It doesn't really matter who it's to. I know there are people that'll pretend like the police were right just because they don't like Long Island and they want him to be wrong. It's kind of crazy. Fahey has the typical Connecticut cop attitude, down to a T. Connecticut police, some of the dumbest in the nation. Which is probably false, because they seem to be equally dumb pretty much across the whole country. He definitely has Napoleon syndrome. I'm a state trooper! I'm a fucking state trooper! That means I can do what I want. And it's funny, for a guy who made a whole career out of trespassing. Look at how many videos we've covered since this year started with cops going to anybody's house in Connecticut and somebody asking them to leave because they don't have a warrant. They don't even have a lawful reason to be there most of the time, and they absolutely refuse. But then somebody goes to their house and they trespass them, and the dude actually listens right away. No pause given, and yet they run and get their gun and they chase him down. Haha. Fahey ruins it for everybody. Fuck you. But that's what they do. They literally do not care. There's just no anything. And they've made sure to tell everybody that no, but none of the police were in trouble. All the Groton cops are still working, and Fahey's still working. I think we need to go to the state police headquarters where Fahey works. I don't believe that. People tell cops all the time they're trespassing and they get off their property. The last video I covered in Connecticut was from Vernon, and the dude told the cop he was trespassing and asked him to leave, and he wouldn't. So he said he was going to call 911 and tell him that the cop was trespassing. And do you know what the cop did? Threatened to arrest him if he called 911 to report the trespasser. I think if more people said it, it would make it more prevalent, but I don't think they would stop doing it. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Fuck him good. Fire Bedard. Bedard the retard, fire him. Fire D'Angelo. Send him to the subway shop. That's all they do is base laws on feelings. They arrested Long Island for Fahey's reaction. They said it. Well, if you did this, which caused this. No, Fahey caused that. What do you mean? I believe he lives one exit down off the highway. Oh, I need to go home, losers, because Ed said so. Because Ed's mommy failed at raising a decent human being. And now this idiot believes whatever he mumbles. We need to listen. What up, my turn? My turn. In the chat. A job is working. A job. I don't know what a job is. Can you fill me in? Oh no, the guy's outside for 2 hours all week. He must not have a job. Because I said so. Good shit, my turn. Thank you, Royster. Ed's a bootlicker. Ed is a bootlicker, you could tell. I like police slum. My name's Ed. Ed would just circle the doll. He couldn't choose a part. He got all of me. He got the whole thing. YouTube is not my job. Don't go spreading around false information. But, I mean, what are we doing? We're just protesting. The Groton Police Department, their officers got a call and showed up and arrested a citizen journalist that had his face spit in. His mouth was spit in by a state trooper that was off duty. And then the cops arrested the journalist for violations of Connecticut statute that, if you can simply read the statute, you could tell he didn't violate. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. So, it's so much funner with more people. It's so much funner. I get so bored out here by myself. But if we weren't here, who would be? It was cool seeing Channel 3 here yesterday. Luke Hydash. It's funny because I actually see him at a lot of different things that either I've gotten to check out or to hear court cases. He's at court a lot for when there's big cases. Like when that dude murdered that visiting nurse in the halfway house in Willimantic, and then they told everybody that it was a halfway house, and it wasn't a halfway house at all. It wasn't a halfway house in any way, shape, or form. They just did that to pretty much cover their ass. They didn't want to tell everybody that they sent a female visiting nurse into an apartment. Well, it was a house, into a house with two registered sexual assaulters that had been in jail and are now on parole. They didn't want to tell anybody that. And it's funny because OSHA did an investigation into it, I read, and OSHA found all these crazy violations because the chick had no idea what she was even walking into. I mean, if you think of a halfway house in Connecticut, right? What is a halfway house? A halfway house is staffed. There's an employee working there 24/7, if not multiple. There's usually 15 to 20 people, which I don't know any in the state that have 2 people. That dude was in jail for, I think, since 2006 because he did some wild things to a girl in a cemetery and then slit her throat and left her for dead. And luckily she made it, but they put him in jail. They still let him out early, and then they put him in an intensive program. Like, usually even people that commit regular crimes or violent crimes, they usually like step them down. All right, you do like a program, an intensive program, then you'll do a halfway house, then you might do a quarterway house, whatever they call it, and then you go home. No, this dude did, I think, maybe 2 months of an intensive program, and then they said, okay, you're free to go live on your own. We're just going to tell the public and everybody else that you live in a halfway house so we can pretend like you're still being watched. The people on that street in Willimantic didn't even know. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. The people that lived on that street didn't even know it was there. When I went to the town and I pulled the deed for the house, the owner of the house lived in Florida. And what's that? Hartford Healthcare owned the house. Or not owned it, they rented it to put these dudes in. The town of Willimantic claimed they didn't even know. They had no idea that there was diddlers living in their town. They blamed it on the state. So you could just get killed. I don't know. I think it takes a special person to be like, all right, we're going to send a woman into a men's halfway, not a halfway house, into a men's house with 2 sexual predators. Right? That's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, fuck these guys. So, and they just really thought that there would be no problem. Oh, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. These guys they won't do anything wrong. He only got out of jail 2 months ago, and he must be rehabilitated after all that time. All that time. Fuck Fahey. State Trooper Brian Fahey. He lives in Groton. He works at the headquarters. He's who you got to get your pistol permits through. Well, he assaulted a citizen journalist about 2 years ago. Well, 3 years ago. Yeah, he grabbed his...
Was it Anthony Price?
No, it was, I know him. Yeah. It was Long Island Audit.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen all those videos?
No. So what is it, Long Island what?
Long Island Audit. When he went to the state troopers barracks, the headquarters in Middletown, they refused to let him in. So he was trying to get in. Fahey came to the door. He said, if you're busy, you should get back to work. And Fahey got upset and took his phone and ripped it, assaulted him. So it started back then. Well, Fahey's now on desk duty, doing pistol permits and stuff like that.
Supposed to be because he assaulted.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a 9 to 5. Oh, that was you?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was you. But so the guy went to his house. The citizen went to his house a couple days Friday, and knocked on the door and asked him, because he's incurred already $75,000 in overtime this year, how he's incurring so much overtime on a 9 to 5. And so he asked him to leave, and he said, all right, and he started leaving, and the trooper ran back in his house, got his pistol, ran back outside, got in his face, and then proceeded to, it's not what he was trying to do, but it almost looked like he was trying to kiss him, because he kept walking into him face first.
Right. He's trying to get
Oh, you knew exactly, Yeah, so then he spit in his face. Fahey spit in his mouth. Face to face, spit in his mouth. Then these guys came, because the cop, Fahey called and reported he lied. I don't know for sure, but their reaction and response and what they were saying when they showed up made it sound... Yeah, so it looked like, well, he said that the journalist was getting in his face and screaming in his face, which never happened.
They have a code for mutual.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Well, it was I think it was code emergency code. They called it emergency. I think it's a 3. But so they showed up, and Bedard and D'Angelo, they arrested the citizen and did absolutely nothing to the state trooper. They let him, dude, and hearing it is like, all right, yeah, that's one. When you see it, it's literally insane, because the dude, even if they don't get along, which you could say they don't, because Fahey hates him. He doesn't like Fahey. But when he asked him to leave, he said, all right, and he went to leave. There was no reason. If Fahey had simply stayed in his house after that, he would have ruined his video, because he wouldn't have had a video. You know what I mean? It would have just showed him going there and getting asked to leave. Everything after that was wild.
What is it, Long Island Audit?
Yeah. It's all over the news right now. Channel 3 was here yesterday.
75K in overtime for a guest job is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, he's not the only one, dude. He's not. It's all public information, too. I found it. It's over that now.
I work for the town.
Oh, do you? It's 77 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's still got 4 months.
I do maintenance.
Do you? Good for
So,
you.
like, they cut back on all of our overtime. We actually did ask, not just the stadiums, but the other.
Yeah, real stuff.
These are falling down.
I would say you guys it would be more important to have you guys out there than so. I'd take half the cops off and put more maintenance. Yeah.
So yeah, that's 77K for him in overtime.
Yeah, but you guys out there working, it's costing the town money. They're out there making the town money. It's just, look at Plainfield, dude. Last year, out of the top 20 people in the town employees, I think 16 or 17 were cops. chief was like the highest paid, I think, in the whole town. It's wild.
It happens.
Well, they say there's a shortage, so it makes sense that they would be working more, but
Well, especially, hiring is tricky.
yeah.
Truthfully, the reason you get people like the Faheys or whatever is because hiring cop jobs is really hard. They start, it's actually like us hiring teachers.
Yep.
They start off at like 30.
Yeah.
You can't get someone to pass a drug test and show up on time for 30 days.
Yeah.
There's no reason to fucking ramp it so hard. They do it with us too.
Well, and teachers, it takes more to become a teacher than it does to become a cop.
Even for our guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't get.
Nobody's gonna work for that anymore.
We
Yeah.
can't get qualified people for $17 an hour, but we don't make that after you've been here for 2 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Like it's
Yeah.
with the cops.
Yeah.
And teachers too. Like, dude, we're paying these people $18, $19 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just doesn't cut it. Like I know that.
Dude, my company doesn't start at like under 21 or 22 now for any position. Yeah, that's.
I was like, we're not offering candidates. Like, I get why hiring is hard. You end up with these people.
Yeah.
You end up with people who act a little crazy because
God, I hit a button. I didn't even know I hit a button. Did anybody see me talking to that guy? He was the guy that pulled out of the school. I actually just had a really good conversation with him. And I didn't even catch it because I hit a button. While I was busy looking at him. What up, New England? But he actually works for the town. Fuck Fahey! He works for the town, and he just said he wanted to hear us out and see it. When you gonna come down here, bud? Fire Bedard the retard! Fire D'Angelo! Fire Romanowski! Let's fire these idiots! Let's fire these retards! What up, guys? New England, man, we need you to come down here. That's what I'm waiting for. My sign says today, we changed it. Today it says, fuck the Faheys. Fire Bedard, D'Angelo, fuck these retards. So, now it's not just fuck Fahey himself, because as we know, that was his daughter. That was his, or not his daughter, probably his wife, who stopped yesterday and whined about, get the facts straight, as if anybody was arguing the facts. I mean, it's kind of a real stupid thing to say. And then as they were leaving, when we were leaving yesterday, there was a Jeep that kept driving by. And Jeff snapped a picture of the dude, and guess what? It's Fahey's son. So his son was down here just driving around back and forth. I don't know doing what, and then was behind them. And then somebody sent me a list of the vehicles registered to the Faheys, and guess what's on there? That stupid Honda that stopped. And the Jeep. So it appears like he steals so much overtime so his little girlfriend, his sugar baby, whatever it is, and his kid can just drive around aimlessly all day. I don't know if they do anything or not. So it looks like they're all filled. How did I not recognize it? Because I didn't watch the video 100 times and I wasn't paying attention to all the vehicles that were in the driveway. But I'm glad to know that now, because now we'll point that out. So, coming this way. Fuck Fahey! Ah, yeah, fuck the Fahey. All of them. Dumb Honda girl, fairy Jeep boy, fuck them all. Well, and it's just crazy because the worst part about it to me is because if Sean violated the law, what could anybody say? You couldn't say anything. But when you charge him with a statute, criminally trespassing in the first degree, it clearly says you have to remain on the property after being given an order to leave. Sean showed them the video. They kept claiming, oh, but it sounded like you weren't leaving or this. No, I didn't see him stop moving once he started. And it wasn't like he waited 30 seconds or 2 minutes to go. He literally said, okay, oh, they got me. I gotta go back on the other side. But, oh yeah, fuck these guys. So, there's that, right? Then there's breach of peace. Breach of peace must include violent, tumultuous behavior, which alone he didn't have. He didn't do. He didn't act violent once, but Fahey did. They're pretty much saying since Fahey reacted like he did, that's Sean's fault. But that's what the police in Connecticut do. They always take the blame off of themselves. And, like I said, Bedard, he asked about Anthony, right? Anthony, yeah! Anthony is corruption exposed. He's the one that was here a few months ago that asked Bedard in the lobby if he knew the First Amendment. And he goes, oh, yeah, free speech. And he goes, okay, what's the other 4 elements? And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about. Elements. What's elements mean? Oh. Ah, yeah, fuck Fahey. So, and breach of peace, it says, has to happen in a public setting. And also, once Fahey came off of his property with that weapon, he's brandishing a weapon. This is a concealed carry state, 100% now. This state is so soft and sensitive that you cannot see a firearm in public. So, absolutely, New England. It doesn't get any plainer than that. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just, and like I said, I don't know. I figured more people would come and protest. I honestly did. The news didn't get anywhere yesterday. They took our not our statements, but they came out and talked to Jeff when we were inside yesterday. And that actually made the news last night. And then they were like, all right, we got to go. And then they literally just sat in the news van for, I don't know how long. They were here when we left. But they kept going in and out. But they said that they weren't getting anything either. They weren't telling them shit. Oh, yeah, fuck Fahey. So, I did submit a FOIA for everything to do with that incident. I really want to hear the call because we all know Fahey lied. So, are they going to charge him now for lying on a 911 phone call? And it's funny because if everybody remembers like the East Lyme police chief when he got arrested, they were like, well, we don't like investigating cops and blah, we don't want to do anything. Is it fucking crime scene tape? What are they doing up there? We're the landscaping guys. We're gonna tie up this crime scene for you real quick. Looks like they're doing a driveway actually. Fuck Fahey! We also got to go in a minute. Well, not in a minute, but when I'm done here, I'm going to go in. I need to get badge number, the name for number 136. I posted it on Facebook and stuff, but I didn't post it on YouTube yet. But I called the other day right after I seen the video. And whoever the idiot fucking loser is with badge number 136 is the one that... Oh, yeah! Fuck Fahey! Whatever scumbag with badge number 136 just... hung up on me after when I asked him for his name and badge number. He wanted to hang up. So when I called, I forgot everybody. So when I called back, I actually got, oh yeah, one of the cops that was on the scene. I thought they were, because like Willimantic Police has dispatch. Dispatch isn't officers. Dispatch is its own people. It's dispatchers. So when I called and asked them, that's why I thought they were just dispatchers. No, it was the young kid that was there. It wasn't Roman Candle. Fuck Fahey! It wasn't Roman Candle. It was the other one. It was Brillon, I think, or Eon, Brillon, something like that. But he was there, and he was actually respectful. He was cool. He answered the questions that I needed to answered. Fuck Fahey! He's the one that told me that Fahey still had not been charged. I asked him if he could understand why the people were so upset and so mad. And he said, yeah, absolutely. So, I don't even... What's a harassment claim? You'd have to actually harass somebody to get a harassment claim. However, said Fahey won needs to realize it's not a game. Fahey won what? It just happened Friday. How did Fahey win? Oh yeah, fuck Fahey! Well, it just happened and it's gonna take a few years, but Fahey definitely won. I could tell. Oh yeah, fuck D'Angelo, fuck Bedard, the retard. Let's fire these idiots. Scumbags. Nah, Fahey would have shot that thing like you see in the movies. He would have just unleashed. I'm surprised he didn't bring out an AK or something. AR, dead ass. I'm surprised he didn't come out with a full SWAT uniform. But that doesn't do any good to his claims that he was scared. You know what I mean? And that Sean threatened him like he kept making up. You were so scared. You went back out there to chase the guy down who was peacefully leaving like you asked him to. You were that scared that you needed to do that. It doesn't make any sense. Dude, the pistol permit shit here is so crazy. My boy is a veteran. One of my best friends served in Iraq, did tours. They put him in a mental hospital a couple months ago, right? Because he didn't want to take medication they were trying to make him to take. So they put him in. After 3 days, the VA said, let him out. He's fine. Well, fuck Fahey! They didn't let him out. They ended up keeping him almost 3 weeks. They took his pistol permit, or not took it, but yeah, no, I don't know what you call it, canceled it, revoked it, which you have 5 days to have a hearing on. So they revoked it while they were forcing him to stay in a program, or in treatment, that the VA's hospital said he should be released from. So by the time he got released, he couldn't even have a hearing, and he needed to reapply all over again. But that goes to show, too, that fuck Fahey! Fuck Brian Fahey! Where's the guy, who was the guy in the chat saying he was going to call the police, right? And I was going to get in trouble for disorderly. Where are they? Sally? But that's the guy you need to go to. And Fahey highlights it. That's basically rubbing it in everybody's face in this whole state who can't have a pistol or who's had their pistol permit denied. That's the fucking retard that you have to get your pistol permit from. No way. You could pull it on your property in Connecticut. Yeah, no duh. But he walked off his property. And just because you could pull it out on your property doesn't mean you can use it in a threatening manner. So it doesn't really matter if he's allowed to take it out on his property. You still can't walk up to somebody and use it in a threatening manner. Fuck Fahey! Exactly, Cross. I mean, he did brandish. What do you mean? He left his property with the firearm. That is brandishing. It is a concealed carry state. You cannot take your weapon out in public. He was on the sidewalk at the end of his driveway with his weapon. That is an easement. The sidewalk is public. He had his weapon in public. He brandished it. Anybody else did that, they would be arrested. Anybody. Unless you're a cop. Fuck Fahey! Oh, we're just out here protesting the town of Groton Police Department. They have managers that don't even know basic statutes in Connecticut. Fuck Brian Fahey! They don't even know what trespassing is or breach of peace. They actually let a dangerous thug, a criminal, a gangbanger, who spit in somebody's face and was waving a gun around off with scot-free because they wear the costume that they wear. So, and then they arrested. Yeah, in a concealed carry state where you can't have a gun in public, if you take it out, that is brandishing. If it was not a concealed carry state, it would be different. But it's not, since they changed it. What was it, 2023? And I don't even know the gun laws like that because I can't have one. So I don't really look into them like that, or I haven't. Every time I do something like this is when I look into it and I learn a little more. But Fahey was not in the right. You got to be an idiot to think that. Fahey went and got his gun for no reason. It's actually premeditated. He thought about it, and he went and got it. Fahey was trying to egg Sean on so that Sean would touch him so he could shoot him. Even though it wouldn't have been justified in Connecticut. Look at Trooper Brian North. He murdered that kid a couple of years ago. He went to trial and they still found him not guilty, even though it's clear as day, simply because he wears a costume. That's it. So, well, Nick, maybe you should actually find out what's going on before you just come and whine instead of saying, I have no idea what this is about. I could go back and see, but I'm too lazy. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Fuck Brian Fahey. Fairy Fahey. Uh-oh. Amazon's here. You think they're going to chase him down with a gun? Huh? Oh, what up, Paul? Here, hold on. Yo, Paul. Hold on. Look what we got today. I should have had it yesterday. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Bedard the retard. Bedard the tard. I don't know what trespassing is, but I'm gonna charge you. Fuck Fahey. Yo, Paul. Somebody was just saying a few minutes ago, if you go back to Long Island's video, that Honda's in the driveway. America first, MAGA. If you actually believe that America was first, you would be voting for somebody that's actually fit to be running this country. Oh yeah, Bedard the retard. Fuck Fahey. Everybody wants to vote for these old idiots that know nothing about us, that have never lived like us. Us, the majority of the country, the working class. And then they get all upset when these idiots that don't know anything about us, don't live like us, have never lived like us, don't do anything for us. If people actually cared about the country, the trajectory of the country, any of that, they wouldn't be arguing about which dumbass, rich, old fool who's unfit is more unfit. That's all these guys do, is they choose two idiots, both unfit, and then they argue about which one's more unfit. It doesn't make any sense to me. If it was America first, we'd be getting somebody that actually knows about us, has been through what we lived through, to go run the country. We wouldn't be putting somebody in there that's in the 1-2% of the whole country. You know what I mean? The rich class, the super rich class, not even the rich, the ballin' class. But to each his own. People don't understand that when they just come out and whine about which crook is more unfit and this and that. They're literally just playing into their fucking hand, doing exactly what they want. They want everybody out arguing about the nonsense. Because who the hell can catch on to anything if you're too busy arguing about which dumb idiot's running the country? Oh. I'm out of Connecticut. This is Groton, Connecticut. And it's funny because if you go to the Groton Town Hall, not this one, because there's two separate parts of Groton. Groton City and Town of Groton. Groton City is the one that we seen go harass the autistic man, Anthony, who, oh yeah, fuck these guys! Violated his rights, chased him down, acted like straight thugs. They're also the same ones who went to that dude's house in the middle of the night and harassed them and arrested his son. All the charges were dismissed. That town hall has a blue line gang flag flying in front of it, and that mayor said he's not going to do anything to hold those thugs to any standard. So I wonder what the mayor out on this part has to do. That's the town hall right down there. I've been down there, and there definitely wasn't no gang flag down there before. They might have put one up just because of this incident. They're like, we're out. We came out of the closet fully. Let's just put the flag up, guys. They really do. They're idiots. But I'd say all the towns in Connecticut are like that. They all got their own reason why they're above the laws. And then all the other cops really believe this stuff because they don't know anything. They definitely don't know the laws. Then they see something like this and they go, oh, Fahey was right. See, every time somebody knocks on our door, we just need to pull our gun out and run out there. Like I said, dude, I know where half of these retards live. Giller, Nelson, Ravella, all these cops. Their neighbors email me. Most of the time, one of their neighbors or somebody that lives in their neighborhood emails me their address after a video goes out. And they go, this retard lives here. I just knew that if you went and did that would be the outcome. I don't care if it was Fahey. I don't care if it was some no-name cop. I don't care who it would be. That would be the outcome. So, I just stayed away from it. Oh, yeah. Bedard the retard. Can we get these clowns fired? I think Bedard pulled in, too, before. But like I said, dude, that chick, that protester, remember the Black Lives Matter protester that got spit in her face in 2022? That lady got arrested and she had to do a program for like a year or two. Then they dismissed it and everybody was pissed. But I would say that was the lesser out of the two, because she also got a $300,000 judgment against her in civil court. And I don't know if it was finished yet. She appealed it. The judge said that she had to put up the assets or whatever it is to come up with the $300,000, and then they would go from there just to make sure she can cover it. But it's just different. So we're not gonna yell at her. I don't even know her. So, oh, bro, go home. Don't throw me. If you're, what an idiot. Act like we're friends or you know me. Bro, I'm just here to whine. Do what I say. How about this, Bubs? We're going to teach you a little lesson, life lesson, right? If you don't like something, you don't like it so much, you, don't waste your time or energy on it, especially when it's a stranger and you don't know anything about them. They don't know anything about you. Your opinion doesn't matter. Oh yeah, fuck Bedard! Your opinion doesn't matter. Nobody can take you seriously because you just start off whining and go use that energy somewhere more useful. So, to be honest, I don't think I probably even would have came out here today. But after I found out that was Fahey's little lover and Fahey's kid yesterday, it clearly bothers them. So we need to keep on it. Not only that, like, you just got to be a retard. If you pull up, you go, get the story straight. Nobody's arguing the details. Nobody's arguing the facts. So what is misconstrued? That's just the only thing you have? And then she's like, oh, read the sign for me. You can't even read, you dumb bitch. Let's get Scooter guy. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Fuck Brian Fahey. I ain't seen Bedard though. He pulled in a cruiser a while ago. I ain't seen him since. Hey, imagine it's gonna suck for all these other businesses that have to be right next to him. And I don't know if that middle one is a state business. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey! I had to go buy another freaking horn. I had one, and I don't know where it went. At all. I have no idea where it went. Luckily, they're cheap. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Fuck Brian Fahey. Fire Bedard the retard. That guy had his hand out the window. Fire D'Angelo. And as I said, D'Angelo was dragged by a car in 2018. You think an idiot that's been through, and that was also, I would say he was 100% wrong for that, because he was trying to search that vehicle because it smelt like weed. In 2018, weed was not probable cause to search a vehicle. Medicinal marijuana was legal here. CBD was legal here. Oh yeah, fuck Bedard. So, it sounds like the whole stock was fishy anyways, and if that was the case, I mean, I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but it's safe to say that he might have deserved what he got. And then you go through something traumatic like that, right? And then you turn around and you actively make people hate you because you still choose to do your job like a piece of shit. I seen the New Hampshire police Concord a few months ago. They were straight fucking retards too. And they were dangerous. No body cameras, no nothing. Fahey definitely gives everybody a bad name. It's not just him though. Because I can honestly say, dude, there's quite a few troopers that I've met now from, mostly from Troop E, that were cool as hell, that did the right thing at the time. And I felt like we're a good asset to the department. But when you have people like Fahey, like that bald dude, the chubby bald dude that was there when I had to go down there when they stole my phone, and oh yeah, fuck Fahey, and all these other dudes at the department that are above them that just actively do everything they can to make them look like pieces of shit and to make them look bad. Them dudes they're gonna do one of two things. They're either gonna follow in their shoes eventually and they're just gonna be pieces of shit themselves, or they're gonna oh yeah, let's fire these retards. Fire Bedard. Fire D'Angelo. Fire Roman Candle. Nothing but thieves, Groton PD. Want somebody to commit crimes? Call Groton PD. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. We got a lot more reception yesterday, I'd say. Bubs, you love Fahey. Fuck Fahey. Bubs is in here defending Fahey. I'm glad Long Island did that, because now I know where he lives, and I can go do that stuff to him I like to do anytime, not just when he's on shift. That's how he gets all his overtime. I just figured it out. He just sits at his desk while Bubs sits under his desk. Even though he's not working, he just doesn't check out. It sounds like Bubs may too. He gets all upset. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Arrest these crooks. Fire Bedard the Tard. And Bedard is a perfect example of how little it takes to become a manager in Connecticut. It's not like any job like we work. Like, I don't know, maybe not where you guys work, but like where I work, it doesn't really go by seniority. It goes by who knows the most, who's actually fit for that role the most, and things like that. In the police, it doesn't matter. It pretty much just goes by how long you've been a cop. You don't actually have to learn anything. You don't have to be any better. You just have to be there for a certain amount of time, and then they'll promote you. The guy didn't know. He's never heard in his whole life that there's 5 elements to the First Amendment. That guy's in a uniform. Fuck Fahey. Oh yeah, fuck him. I want to see her video yesterday. Where did she put it? She probably won't put it out because then anybody's gonna know her account. Oh yeah, Groton police. Bunch of thieves. Dumb thieves. I don't need to know how to do my job. I get paid either way. Quoted Bedard the Tard. Bubs is sucking the whole thing. I could get it all in my mouth. Who the fuck is walking through the parking lot? Is that Bedard? Fire Bedard! Bedard the retard! Fire him! Bedard the Tard! Oh yeah, I'm just here for the check. Fuck Fahey! How long have we been out here? Damn, we've already been out here for a minute. Oh yeah! Fuck Fahey! Fire these criminals. Manager Bedard. Manager D'Angelo. Nothing but thieves. The only thing you need to be a Connecticut cop, that Tesla just went all the way down to pull out that one. So why would he do that instead of just pulling out here? We know it's you, you fucking idiot. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, look at all the people leaving the school. Nah, Bubs, you're a fucking liar, and if that is you, stop playing on your phone and drive, puss. Why would you want to come back now and shake my hand? You would have already did it. Let's fire these fucking idiots. Bedard, D'Angelo, Roman Candle. Let's fire these thieves. How do you feel working with a bunch of thieves? You like it, ma'am? You like being a scumbag? No comment? Good job, scum. BE 93532. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. You know what we're gonna do? I think I need to make some posters. To put up around town with Fahey's face so when people see him, they know to stay away from him because he might try and kiss them. He might try and spit in their mouth. He might whip his pistol out. So I think that we need to put up posters around town to keep people safe. And then I think we need to put their faces on our posters. Put fucking Bedard the Tard. D'Angelo the sub sandwich. And Roman Candle, and put them on there. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Fuck these bums. Oh yeah, here's another one. Let's fire these fucking losers. Bedard the Tard. D'Angelo the scumbag. Roman Candle. Let's fire these idiots. They do nothing but steal. They don't even know their job. Fuck you. Why do people always argue? Oh, that's leftist syndrome. That's rightist syndrome. I feel like if you believe either side is anything, you have some sort of syndrome. If you can't tell that both sides are corrupt fucking pieces of shit, you have some sort of syndrome. You can't. Where is everybody that was just in Connecticut whining no kings? Where are these? Fuck Fahey! Where are all those idiots? When I saw those protests, it genuinely pissed me off. Because it wasn't even a real protest. Just like the state trooper died last year, and they went and told everybody there was going to be a protest at, I forgot the town, Windsor, I don't know, because they wouldn't let them fly the gang flag at the funeral, which was the right call. That was completely staged. Nobody went there with their own flag, signs, anything. They had a group there handing them out to people, and at the end they collected them. And they didn't let the news talk to everybody. Like, they only talked to, like, one. They really tried to paint it out like there was nobody there protesting it. Well, there was nobody there in support of them because we went just to support the mayor for doing the right thing. And what did the mayor do? Nothing. He didn't do anything wrong, but they still pretended like he did. So, those No Kings rallies, fuck Fahey! We're all bullshit. If those people were so about protesting, right? Fuck Brian Fahey. They'd be out here right now. I think Brian Fahey resembles a king more than anything. These idiots were protesting. But where are they? Nowhere. Because they didn't do shit. Fuck Brian Fahey. Groton Police Department full of a bunch of thugs. Ignorant, dumb thugs. Are you dumb? Do you not have a career? Become a Groton cop. What are you guys talking about? Having it on your car and having people scream it out on live streams is different. What is different? I don't understand what you're talking about. Of course Fahey fucking created a fake account. So I bet you his little sugar baby did. I bet you his dumbass kid did. I bet you they all did. Who else is going to run damage control besides the state police? Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Nobody was doxxed. You guys, it's kind of weird. You'd have to actually dox someone to get in trouble for doxing someone. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. What up, Connecticut Transparency? Well, Sarah just loves saying things that she doesn't even understand. Groton PD, bunch of thugs. Dumb, ignorant thugs. Well, you could also get in trouble for jumping off a cliff, even though you didn't do it. Just because I said so. Sarah, are you special? Do you think that's the first time it's been done? What's different? What's the difference of me getting it with my camera and showing the world and me saying it? Oh, wait. Absolutely nothing. She's gotta be. How else are you that dumb? Oh, you took some information that was in public, that's everywhere in public, that is on your camera, but it's only bad when you say something about it. Then, if you can't say it, you can only look at it. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. People are just, it really, and I don't even want it to come out wrong. It really just blows my mind with some of the stuff people says. Fuck Fahey. It's like people have no common sense at all. They just talk to talk, just so they have something to say. Sarah, you must not understand what doxing is, genius. How is it doxing? Oh no, AZ 61597. Oh, I said their license plate because now everybody knows. Sarah, I'm going to say this as politely as I can. You sound slow. So is it doxing every time a police officer runs your plate? Can I turn around and charge a police officer with doxing? Are we going, David? Sarah, you act like they haven't already decided. Again, you act like this is the first time it's been done. It's already been decided. Do you think I would be doing it if it wasn't allowed? That would mean you couldn't do a live stream anywhere in public because a car might drive by and you might see their plate and you can't blur it out in time. I don't got anything to say. I'm just here to whine. I'm just here to talk about the dumbest thing I could think of. I'm not going to front, though. I'm definitely glad I brought drinks. Yesterday was not this hot. Yeah, I don't even know what Kratom really is, but I saw the beef going on. I heard about that too. It's just, isn't Kratom a plant? It's just another way. It's just another way for them to make money. Oh, we lost weed. We need to make something else illegal. Hold on, sorry guys, I'm trying to open my goddamn drink. My other hand. But we can't arrest people for weed no more. Even though it appears like dumbass cops like D'Angelo were still trying. Sarah left the building. Why? Weed's 100% legal here now. Honestly, I don't know. I think if we lived in a free country, you would be able to do whatever you want. I don't care if you agree with it or not. Fuck Fahey! People should be able, Groton Police Department, Groton, Connecticut. People should be able to do whatever they want. They created the war on drugs. They made that up just to be able to get money out of everybody. Oh, well, let's make this illegal, and then we can just go stop everybody and search them. And if they have it, Connecticut is a communist state. Nothing free about this state. Look at the police accountability bill that they put in 2020, right? They made all those laws, and all the police in Connecticut were so upset. They even spit at selectmen and senators. They did all sorts of stuff. And why? Would they do that? None of it's enforced. Not one of those quote-unquote laws is enforced. Just like they came out and told everybody, oh, we made a law now that the cops need to tell you the reason you were stopped by the end of the stop. If you're going to create a law, right, why wouldn't you do it correctly? Why would it be by the end of the stop? They should have to tell you immediately. Because if they're stopping you, they should already have a reason. No, they want to give them enough time so that they can create something else if they need to. That if they have nothing, they have time to make something up. And how's it a law if there's no punishment? It's not a misdemeanor. It's not a felony. So it's not a law. It goes to the department as a complaint. That's not a law. I think New Jersey was the first state to do something like that. And you know what happens in New Jersey if they don't do it? The case gets dismissed. That doesn't happen here in Connecticut. If they're wrong, they get to be wrong. And they're still going to steal your money. It doesn't matter if they're wrong. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey! Fahey and Bub sitting in a tree, rocking each other to sleep. My name's Fahey, and I'm just here to commit crimes. I am just here to steal as much as I could. I thought it was cool that dude stopped. Yesterday, there was a few people that stopped. A few people. What else happened yesterday? Fahey's little sugar baby. His retarded kid. We better be careful. Oh no, here's a car. I gotta look away. We might dox them. People are slow. Thank you, Micah, however you say that. I swallowed the whole... You guys should have been in here earlier. There was a whole bunch of ignorant crybabies in here at the beginning. We need to get our thing. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. Fuck Fahey. Fuck him good. Come out here and just... I wish there was more local people that came out and did this stuff. Fuck him good. Bubs, that is the dumbest thing I ever heard. That makes no sense. Oh yeah, fuck him good. Fuck Fahey. The guy in the Ranger was crying. I wonder if Fahey touched him. Ah, Paul. And what are these guys out doing? No, Bubs, you're the only one crying. I'm just out here stating facts. Factual statements. That's the difference. I'm stating the truth. You're just stating whatever you made up in your head. Bubs, what was the last day out of this week that you woke up and chose to be a female? You guys usually do that too. Oh, well, my mom said I could be whatever I want to be, so today I'm going to be a girl, tomorrow I'm going to be a monkey, and the next day I'm going to be a giraffe. Oh, yeah! Fuck Fahey! No way, Bubs. The world's gonna still rotate? Where would we be without you? We would be lost. We'd be lost without Bubs. Pegasaurus, that sounds like Bubs' mother. That might have been the most accurate thing you've said yet, Bubs. Oh, the world's still gonna turn later. The world still goes around. No, I thought it stopped. Like I said before, it takes a slow person to sit and watch something they don't like. They don't support. I don't like it, but I'm sure here whining. I'm sure here watching, participating. Yes, New England. That is exactly what happened. There is no other way to twist it. There is no other way to do anything. New England, what do you think about the voyeurism with malice charge? I mean, we know he didn't breach peace. That statute, they're gonna eat apart. We know he didn't criminally trespass. They're also gonna beat that. And I don't see how he's not gonna beat the voyeurism charge. No way, Denard. Do you actually think we're trying to change the world? Are you that slow? Are you slow enough to believe that I believe standing out here with a sign is going to change the world? No, he definitely brandished a weapon. I don't know why people are still talking about that. It's not black. It's not like it's a maybe. It's black and white. He brandished a weapon. He left his property with a firearm in a concealed carry state. That is brandishing a weapon. Of course, Jay Laura, what up, bro? Well, of course, the breach of peace. I don't even know if I've met one department yet that actually understands breach of peace. Because when I read the statute, you know what I got out of it? That it had to be A, in a public setting, and B, that it has to include violent, tumultuous behavior, which there was none of. Paul, you're absolutely right. It is lawfare, but the only good thing about them doing it to Long Island, yeah, fuck Fahey, is that Long Island has the money and the resources to go all the way with it. I honestly hope he takes Fahey's house, dude. If I could, I would If I was him, I would win that house in a lawsuit and I'd go find I'd either turn it into like a shelter or go give it to a poor guy. That's what I would do. They deserve it more than he does. Fahey. I can't believe they even arrested his cameraman. They charged his cameraman with all the same charges, right? The cameraman didn't do anything except for record. Oh yeah, fuck Fahey. So if anything, I would picture the only thing that they could attempt to do to the camera guy is the voyeurism, which it's not voyeurism, so. Oh yeah, Fahey! Fire these retards! Fire Bedard! Fire D'Angelo! Fire Romanowski! These little thieves! Costumed thieves! There's nothing different than me and a prisoner. The only thing that's different is our costumes. And I'm free. What up, Steve? These guys. Oh yeah! Groton PD, bunch of thugs. Dumb thugs. From everything I've seen, there hasn't been anything I've seen from Groton PD that goes, wow, these are good guys. And I honestly feel bad for the fucking cop that I talked to the other day when I called back. The one that was actually did what he was supposed to. Because if there are younger cops here that are actually good, what are they gonna... They're gonna end up turning up being pieces of shit. Oh yeah, can we get these retards fired? Can we get Bedard fired? Don't wave to me, you loser. Romanowski? D'Angelo? Don't fucking wave to me. Hey, let's act cool, but if you need me, I'm going to arrest you. Fuck out of here. You're a retard, Bubs. I won. He's outside and I have AC. That doesn't mean you win, you slow dummy. Guess what? I could go sit in the AC in my car. I could go sit in the AC in my house. That just shows the difference between us. You're a soft little Sally that sits behind the keyboard in mommy's basement whining about what other people are doing. And you somehow think you're a winner because you choose to sit inside and whine on the computer. You're not a fucking winner. You're an idiot. My phone keeps trying to update. I gotta do it later. No, the phone didn't freeze, retard. I just said it. It disconnected because it wanted to update. Bubs is the small spoon, which is kind of crazy because Fahey is already little. The small spoon is actually wrapped around the bigger spoon. Fuck Fahey! What's the sign say? This side says Groton PD covers crimes for officers. Fire these cowards. Charge retard Fahey. But that was yesterday's. Today, since the Faheys came by yesterday, his little sugar baby and his son, fuck the Faheys. Fire Bedard and D'Angelo. Fuck these retards. Bedard and D'Angelo were the managers on scene who made the call to arrest him. Oh yeah! Fire fucking Fahey! Fahey's a criminal! Oh, bro, waiting for the tasers. It's hilarious. You're an idiot. It's comical that people just come in and whine about something that's never happened, but pretend like it's somehow true because they simply said so. Oh, you better not protest. The tasers will come out because I said so. I had nothing better to say. I just wanted to let everybody know I won. Hold on, I gotta fix this little thingy thing. I don't know where my other one went. I don't know why I had to go buy another one. Dun dun dun. I'm still trying to fix it. Hold on. I don't even know how the hell they got it in there. How did it even come apart? I don't know how it fell apart if I can't even get it back in. Maybe it went from the other side? There's a lot of shit in this road. I keep hearing cars running stuff over. Oh yeah, Bedard the Tard! How the fuck? I'm definitely fixing this tonight. Making a better one, because this is just stupid. Hold on, I gotta fucking see this thing. I got this little clip which holds the whole thing, but the clip came off. So I want to get it back on because that strap makes it much easier. But we're gonna have to bend it. It's such a stupid design. Why would they make that like that? That thing might be done for now. Because I can't even get it. See? It goes all the way. I'm gonna switch hands. What sucks is once I get it in there, it's hollow in the middle. See? Oh, you can't even see it like that. Oh! See, bending it worked. Hold on, I gotta put this down so I can clip this back together. You guys need to get your story straight. That's my relative. I love Fahey. Fahey for president. Fahey should teach all the state police. Because he's the best. We're almost there. For now. Yeah, I don't know where the hell the last one is. Hold on, I gotta read this. I didn't know it was this late already. So probably gonna stay for a few more minutes. I'll head out. That's how I got the design on the side though. I had to, so I could keep my 360 camera on there. I had that hanger so I could put it off the bottom of a gimbal. And so I put it on here. But oh yeah, let's keep putting the same messages that are held for review. He looks back, all he sees is is Fahey. A Fahey wall? You're a liar. My girl wants me to get dinner, I guess, on the way home. Try and bribe me. Oh, I'm going to do dinner. Then I'm like, all right. And she's like, well, do you want to just get something? Oh, you tricked me. But she does what she wants. She's the boss. We are protesting the great Groton Police Department, who they actually protect criminals. As long as you wear a costume that resembles theirs, they'll protect you. You don't get in trouble. Bedard the retard, D'Angelo, Romanowski, losers, and those three. Huh. Bubs is with Diddy? Go figure. He's probably got it ain't a wall behind him. That's a wall of baby lotion. That's what's behind him. What up, Mark? New England, I don't usually do anything like that, but that's why you're the mod. So you could do what you feel is fit. I trust you. No, the PD's right here. Behind me. I'd show you guys their cars and stuff, but they're so soft that they don't even let you go in the parking lot to inspect their vehicles. That's how scared they are. That was cool that dude that works at the school came over and talked. Just to see what was going on. He had no idea, so now he knows. Get some KFC. It's actually not a horrible idea, but honestly, I'd just let her pick what she wants. So that was yesterday's sign. I'm actually shocked that nobody else is out here. I was hoping to come meet some people maybe. Fuck Fahey! Come meet some people. Maybe. It's boring by yourself. This shit's boring. But somebody's got to do it. If we weren't here yesterday, who would have been here? You know what I mean? The news would have been here and they would have made it look like, oh, nobody was here. No, people are here. We are here. And we hate Fahey. He's a predator. No, you definitely don't free Diddy. If you're saying free Diddy, you got some serious issues. And usually I have my hat on for that, but today we got all these nuts. That's what we got. Should have wore the Predator one. Pedo lives don't matter. Unless you're a cop, of course. Then they pretend like you do. And it's weird because in Connecticut, all these cops keep getting bagged for wild charges like that. That cop that just offed himself at the boat launch, earlier this year? Why did he do that? New England, if you're still in here, I trust your choice, dude. That's why I gave you that spot. So you do you. I just wish we had more people out here. There were people yesterday that on Facebook and stuff that were like, oh, if I knew you were going, I would have went. We should plan something for people to come on the weekend. So we can come on the weekend. If it's a Saturday, I can come. I can't do Sundays right now. Thank you, Paul. I mean, nobody else is gonna. So we're just doing it. I don't know. And like I said, I don't care if it's New England. I don't care, or not New England, LIA or whoever it has to. I don't care if I like them or not. It doesn't matter. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So fuck Fahey. Fuck him good. Oh yeah. Lick the boot. What did Fahey do? Pretty much attacked the citizen with a pistol in his hand, spit in his face because somebody knocked on the door and asked him a question. It's called door knock journalism. Learn it. So, nah, you're right, New England. What did Fahey do? The right thing. The thing he should have done. Oh yeah, fuck him. Like I said, man, if Fahey had simply just went back in his house that day and closed his door, Long Island wouldn't have had a video. He would have took that big ass billboard truck down there and paid for that for nothing. He would have wasted his time. I'm gonna see what's in the road down there. He would have wasted his time doing all that. Time, money, effort, whatever. Yeah, fuck you! That's her right there, ain't it? Was that her? I don't know what the plate was yesterday, but it sure looked like her! Come back. That's what you gotta do. I don't even really talk about other people or anything like that because if I agree, if I disagree, how I look at it is if they broke the law. If they didn't do anything wrong, oh, she's coming back for more. I see her. But if they're not breaking the law, is Paul in here? If they're not breaking the law, what can I say? Oh yeah. What's she gonna tell us? To get the story straight? You need to get the story straight. Get it straight. Get the story straight. Fahey's a piece of shit. Fuck Fahey. All of them. Fahey is a criminal. He's actually quite dumb. Dude is a retard. Want to be a criminal? Work for the state police. Fahey will get you a job. Dirty Mike, that is the dumbest thing ever. Imagine the need to whine in somebody's comments. A full-grown man whining in a stranger's comments. You're impeding traffic, dummy. You can't sit in the travel lane, dumbass. And this is Fahey's family. Oh yeah, that's the same car that was in his driveway. Oh, thank God, Ted agreed. Oh. Oh yeah! Change your rag! Change your rag! Fuck you, you whore! Fuck you, you whore! Sloppy pig! Your plate would say BJ! I don't know, how many times can you just get caught playing with your phone in traffic, impeding the road, you know what I mean? And nothing gets done? I think they need to go give her some traffic violations. What do you guys think? We got it on tape. Fahey's wife is a whore. She's still parked up there. Fuck the Faheys. I wish Paul was still in here. No, Ted, see, if you actually knew what was going on instead of just coming on and whining, oh, this guy's got this and that. you would know. Oh, Fahey's wife is definitely doing the pegging. What up, Midwest? Fuck Fahey! And his trashy ass little wife. And his soft ass son. Where's his son? Ted, you're whining in the comments. I'm just stating facts. Why don't you do it, Chapman? Show us how it's done. Instead of whining in the comments, show us how it's done. Fuck Fahey! Groton police, you want to be a criminal? Go work for them. I should ask his ass to pull over. Oh yeah, Fahey! Why is she driving? Fire Bedard! Bedard the retard! D'Angelo! Let's get rid of these bums! The community deserves better! See? And you know what's funny? Is Fahey's trashy ass wife has enough time to go around and do that every day. Tyler P., who's the grown man whining in the comments of a stranger? I'll tell you who. Ted. Tyler. Yes! Fuck Fahey! At least some people agree. They got a whole line under fucking Fahey's desk. Tyler. Dirty Mike. How long have you been single? Mike, just because you're single doesn't mean everybody else is. But it sounds good. I'm going to end this, you guys, because it has been 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I got to go get food. If we have time tomorrow, maybe we'll come back tomorrow afternoon. See Fahey's trashy wife. I wonder how many times they drive by the PD to just see if anybody's out here. Because she drove by, she turned around, and why is she taking videos of me? Like, what is... So now if people protest, they're going to drive and take pictures with their phone. But what are they going to do with the pictures? Is Fahey going to come to my house now and wave a gun in my face? You know what I mean? Oh no, people are talking about the crimes committed by my husband. I need to go cry. My name's Brian Fahey. Groton State, Groton Police will let me get away with anything. They'll send out Bedard the Tard, D'Angelo, and I'll be set. See, yesterday I barely got her. Today I got her with this one, and we got her with the other one. The definition of slander, I mean, instead of asking comments, you can go type it into Google, and it'll tell you. You can find out the real definition, where your state is and what it actually is, instead of just asking some strangers on YouTube. You know what I mean? What up, Lewis? So, I'll see you guys later, all the real ones. Did you, Tommy? We were out here yesterday. I like Keith. I see Keith at a lot of, or not Keith, Luke. I see Luke at a lot of stuff. So, I'm going to end this. I'll see you guys on the next one. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.